Now you know the only really important value are the pixels. So maybe you think, okay, when the pixels are important and the DPI counter not so much, what can I do with images that are on my website? And I will right now show you for sure what you can do with images on your website. Or can you print them or can you use them? I have my website with the Lightroom Classic MD workflow open right now, and here's an image. And this image I want to use, or I want to see what I can do with this image. So I right click and save this image to my to my downloads, and here is my downloads folder, and from there I want to drag and drop the image inside Photoshop, and now you see here is the image inside Photoshop. And you know, it was from a website, so it couldn't be printed or so, because website images are most of the time 32 dpi. That's what most of the people out there believe that images are, and 32 dpi is not 300 dpi, so you can't print it. Or can you? You can. So just go and open this image inside Photoshop, and then go to the image menu and go to image size. And here you see this image from my website has 2000 pixels on the width. So in this case, from here to here, there are 2000 pixels. And you see the resolution is just 32 pixels per inch. But now see what we can do. I can just switch the pixels to centimeters. And now you see, okay, with centimeters and 32 pixels per inch, this could be printed 70 centimeters in the width, but I now want to see what's possible with 300 dpi. So first of all, uncheck resample, and now I can switch from 32 dpi to 300, and this image gets calculated. And now I see with a print resolution of 300 pixels per inch, you see our 2000 pixels in the dimension of this image in the background. There it's possible to print this with a width of roughly 17 centimeters, or if you want to change to inch, 6.6 inches. And that's the thing. 2000 pixels are 2000 pixels regardless of the DPI count. So if there were 72 or 42 or 300 or 500 or 654, it's totally countless or meaningless. The only counter that's really important are the pixels. And 2000 pixels with 2000 pixels, you have the possibility to print this image 16 by 10 centimeters. And that's a lot if you want to have this image somewhere, for example, in a folder in a magazine or somewhere else. So always think about it. The only dimension that counts are the pixels, and the pixels in my case are 2000 pixels, but I don't really need these 2000 pixels on my website because I don't show this image big. And if I don't need it, then it's maybe an option not to go this big and just see how big this image must be at minimum. So I can go here in the Mac with Command-Shift-4 and go to this screenshot tool. And when I now see how big this image is, you see it's roughly 715 by 425 pixels big, and I don't need the 2000 pixels at all. So if you just need small images on a website, you can, without any problem, export them in the correct size. In my case, this would be 700 pixels. I have uploaded them with 200 pixels on my website, so I'm flexible and I can use it as a background image, or I can use it small. But as mentioned before, if you don't need it big, then just go with the size that you really need.